So I'm selling my business and I'm getting really excited about this final lump sum of money that I'm going to be getting. But what are some of the costs that I need to sort of factor in with regards to this end sum?
So there's typically three main areas of cost. These aren't the exhaustive list, but they are three of the biggest areas. Firstly, your broker fee. Some brokers charge quite a lot up front in retainers. Others put much more of the percentage on success rate. So it's up to you, of course, how you negotiate that. But whatever it ends up being, you need to factor that into taking off of your sales price. The second area is your lawyers. So again, when you be careful when you're selecting the lawyer, I wouldn't recommend that you choose your lawyer completely on price, because sometimes you pay for what you get, not always, but typically you want to look at a lawyer that does transactions like this every day, so they know exactly what they're doing, know what they're looking for. So especially, so you might be looking at higher hourly rates. If they really know what they're doing, they're going to take a lot shorter time. So even though they're more expensive on an hour basis, they'll be a lot more efficient. So it doesn't always work that way. I'd always get referrals and make sure that you have somebody that's had a transaction with them and speak to them about what actually happened in reality. The third one is your other advisors. So they could be your corporate finance, they could be your accountants, your tax advisors. It could even be your HR advisors that are helping with the transition process to make sure that your staff are ready for the culture change of being sold. So lots of different ones there, but you need to look at your full plan to see what you are going to require, and therefore cost it in when you're looking at, of that X million pounds that you're going to be selling, how much is going to be taken off by these different advisors. Finally is tax. How much is your tax bill going to be? That can be very, very, very differently depending on how you've got your business structured. Also, depending whether you're doing a share sale or an asset sale. Always make sure that you get specialist tax advice from a commercial tax advisor that knows about exits, and making sure that your strategy is right for that, to try and minimize your tax, but of course do it legally so that you don't have to worry about the tax man knocking.